My child, my beloved. What you are about to hear is not just a video, it is a divine intervention, and if you feel a strange warmth in your chest or chills across your skin while watching this, that is not your imagination. That is heaven speaking to you. Last night, Archangel Michael tried to get in touch with you. God heard him cry out your name 3 times. When an archangel begs heaven for just 2 seconds of your attention, sweet soul, do you know what that means? It means that something is about to come out, something that they haven't told you. This message is not only urgent, it is your last shield, says Archangel Michael, your divine protector. I tell you to open this, says Archangel Michael today. These aren't just words, the flame of the heavens sealed this divine order. There is an emergency. Today, the person who has been planning to hurt you has finally been found out. It is not a dream either. You are divinely being shown information that you were never meant to learn. Didn't you feel it? You didn't pay attention to that strange discomfort you felt around some people because you didn't have proof. There are only whispers in your spirit. That whisper turns into a thunder today. The name is written on a scroll by Archangel Michael, and that scroll has been unsealed for your eyes only. Do not skip, do not leave, because they win as soon as you skip this. Heaven has had their eye on this person for months, recording what they said and doing behind your back. It will break your heart to think that you used to trust them, someone who smiled at you while behind you. They were sowing seeds of trouble. They were making plans for something even worse tonight. However, God stopped it. Yes, there was a divine interception between the bad plan and your life of peace. Archangel Michael stood in the middle with his sword drawn and yelled, "Not this child, not right now, not today." Don't take this lightly, my beloved. You might never see the whole truth if you skip this message. The window of opportunity to reveal them is very small, according to Archangel Michael, and this message will disappear from the air's view in a matter of minutes. Because of this, I beg you with all the fire in my wings, please let your heart be open. You can only stay safe this way. There are enemies hiding in plain sight that you didn't even know were there. But heaven has been keeping track. Let out any tears you may be feeling right now. It means that your soul is finally realizing what it has known all along. You weren't crazy, you were not thinking too much. You were picked. The truth is now ready to meet you in person. If this child doesn't open this now, the trap will work, said Archangel Michael. This message was sent to you today for a reason, not tomorrow or next week, but today, because there was a big event planned for tonight. You could walk right into what the signs were trying to warn you about if you don't pay attention to this. The angels will not be able to warn you in the same way in the future. Archangel Michael is shaking with stress. Yes, even angels shake when time runs out now. Before we go any further with this revelation, I want you to say something. Type Amen in the comments below as a sign that you are ready to receive what heaven is about to reveal. Not only are you leaving a comment when you write it, you are also letting the divine move in your life. Stay with me, because the name that has been hidden in your spirit is about to come out. This one is for you. Pay close attention, because I was told to tell you this exactly how Archangel Michael said it. Someone who wants to hurt you. I heard their name 3 times in heaven and wrote it down in golden light. I am sure that this child will feel it in their soul when I say it. That is how they will understand. That is how they will remember. But beloved, there is more. There is a reason, Archangel. Don't just watch this, Michael says. Travel through it. Because this message is about more than just getting exposed. It will keep you safe. There is a divine cloak ready to fall over your life. You have to stay though. You need to pay attention. The moment you click off, heaven closes the window, so you must open your soul. Now take a moment to breathe. Do you feel that sudden heat on your skin? There it is, the divine confirmation you are in the right place at the right time. This message isn't a mistake. This time is not a coincidence. The person who is trying to hurt you has been found, and it is worse than you thought. Take this next part as your sign. If you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe, because Archangel Michael said that those who really get this message will not just sit back and watch. Their paths will line up with the divine. When you subscribe, you are telling heaven, I heard you, I am now listening. It is possible to stop something before it starts, a betrayal, a spiritual trap, and a toxic bond that seemed like love but was actually draining your spirit. You have seen the air's face before, but never like this before. They are getting desperate now, said Archangel Michael in a whisper, so I begged God to let me send this before it is too late. Dear one, know that you are loved so very much. You don't realize how much heaven has done to keep you safe. The proof is this message. You are not by yourself, you are not by yourself. Things are going on in the shadows that this child cannot see, says Archangel Michael. But I have seen all of them. There is a dark plan behind every call, whisper, and fake smile. I fought hard to get this message through the veil because of this, because they are calling your name again tonight, but this time with venom instead of love. Because your soul knows this truth, that feeling. If you suddenly feel a pressure in your chest or a wave of heat wash over you as you listen, that is not fear, remembrance is what that is. Their spirit knows what they tried to do, now heaven is confirming it. Dear soul, you were never scared, you were receiving spiritual alerts, you just didn't have proof before. It is not as far away as you think. It has been a long time since that person has been in your life, says Archangel Michael. They understand what makes you happy, and they know exactly what makes you weak. The darkness chose them to hurt you because they were close enough that they could get to you without being seen, but no longer. God just changed the access. Archangel, with his finger on the page, Michael is pointing to the book of exposure. He screams, I am only telling you this, because it is your time to rise. As his finger lands on the name, no longer can the truth be hidden. The spell breaks as soon as you accept this message. To find out who is against you isn't the only goal. It is also about waking up a part of you that will not put up with fake love any longer. Someone who stands up and walks in truth and clarity, protected, armored, and unstoppable, and child. That version of you is rising tonight. I haven't slept in 3 nights, says Archangel Michael. I hung out outside your window, a soft voice called your name while you dreamed. I told you in a whisper, please don't skip this again, beloved, because you didn't pay attention the last time you thought something was wrong. You gave them another chance, you shut down your inner voice. This time though, heaven will not let you stay blind. This message is more than just facts. It looks like a mirror, check it out. Who comes to mind at this moment? Who did you keep forgiving even though they didn't change? Who always seems to make things worse before something good happens? That is the one, says Archangel Michael. That is the name. God didn't want to hurt you by telling you this, but he loves you too much to leave you unprotected. It is okay if you are shaking, the energy shifting is that, but no longer. God turned the axis around. The book of exposure is opened by Archangel Michael. He is also pointing. It hurts his finger to touch the name. He screams. I am telling you this only because it is your time to rise. No longer can the truth be hidden. The spell breaks as soon as you accept this message. To find out who is against you isn't the only goal. It is also about waking up a part of you that will not put up with fake love any longer. Someone who stands up and walks in truth and clarity, protected, armored, and unstoppable, and child. that version of you is rising tonight. I haven't slept in 3 nights, says Archangel Michael. I hung out outside your window, a soft voice called your name while you dreamed. I told you in a whisper, please don't skip this again, beloved, because you didn't pay attention the last time you thought something was wrong. You gave them another chance, you shut down your inner voice. This time though, heaven will not let you stay blind. This message is more than just facts. It looks like a mirror. Check it out. Who comes to mind at this moment? Who did you keep forgiving even though they didn't change? Who always seems to make things worse before something good happens? That is the one, says Archangel Michael. That is the name. God didn't want to hurt you by telling you this, but He loves you too much to leave you unprotected. It is okay if you are shaking. Archangel Michael is currently releasing the Judgment Scroll, which is the energy shifting. That divine document puts an end to cycles, false people, curses, and clears your path, but most people miss this part. The enemy doesn't always have a sword. They may come with a smile, words of comfort, or a hand that holds yours while they silently dislike your light. Before I tell you more, I want you to do a simple thing that has spiritual meaning. Immediately press the like button. A sign to heaven that you are in agreement with this truth is that simple action, which is more than just a button. God's favor will come to you when you like this video. You are telling God, Lord, I get this. I am ready for your blessings to come my way. Start the shift right now. God is sick of seeing you suffer because of it. You are not just going to watch this. This was planned in the court of heaven in the instant. They chose to betray you. This message was born and now it has arrived, says Archangel Michael, so pay close attention. Your atmosphere will undergo a shift tonight between 2:10 and 3:45 a.m. You might wake up for no reason in your dreams. You might hear your name being called. It is not a dream. That is Archangel Michael coming to check on you. Realigning your soul is what heaven does. That person who wants to hurt you will try one more time. The miracle is here though. They are going to fail. This message comes to you with a divine force that you must accept with all your heart. One who keeps an eye on your soul, your home, your money, and your sleep. Tell them they are not alone tonight, says Archangel Michael. I will wait by their door. My flame will be in the middle of their house. It will not let anything through. Should you ever feel like giving up, this is your rescue. If you have ever felt like you were cursed, blocked, or attacked in spirit, you have to make a choice though. If you leave this message, you might never know the whole truth again. Please know that every seed you plant in this mission will grow into a torch that shines in someone else's darkness. Giving to this work through the link in the pinned comment, whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our community, does not go to a channel. Your actions are supporting a divine mission to save lost souls. Heaven moves through willing voices, but it grows through hearts that are kind. This is what I say over you now. Each gift you give is like a stream of living water that flows into the life of someone who needs healing. Give and it will be given to you is not just a verse for Jesus. It is a living promise that shapes your future. Allow me to invite you now with a simple act of faith. Come into this moment with purpose, with honesty, and with hope. The money you give today is not a donation. The act of spiritual obedience that lets your heavens open is what opens them. Let go of your seed and see what God brings back into your life. You already know this message is real. Beloved, if even one part of it makes your spirit sing, the name is being told to you not to hurt you but to heal you. Truth allows for freedom. Clarity possesses strength. God says the storm is over today. I want you to make a statement as soon as you feel that truth sinking into your spirit. In the comment section below, type, I receive this protection as a covenant with heaven, not just as a casual comment. you are telling all spiritual forces that you are no longer a target when you write those words. You are a child covered in divine flame. Feel the shift start as you write it now from your heart. My child, if you are still listening, I knew you were brave enough, says Archangel Michael. I knew you were all set, that is why I worked so hard to get here. You are not behind schedule, you didn't miss your chance. However, this is the last call. This child spirit is waking up now, says Archangel Michael. I can feel the light. Their light could be seen by everyone in heaven as soon as they accepted the truth. Also, beloved, when your light can be seen in heaven, angels are sent to fight, not just watch. As you listen, 3 angels are being sent to you as a sign of reversal as well as protection. Everything that was sent against you is now going back to the person who sent it. Right now is the time to keep this divine assignment secret. Now is the time to subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. Not only are you following a channel when you subscribe, you are also joining the prophetic flow that heaven is letting out. You say, I am ready to receive every prophetic word God has for me. Sign up now to have God's prophetic alignment over your life. Your name has just been added to the list of the untouchables in heaven, which is run quietly, legally, and spiritually by divine law. This child has endured enough. Archangel Michael's voice echoes. Never again should any weapon form to harm them prosper. Now comes the part that might make you cry because it did for him. Archangel Michael wanted to talk to you about this. I know how much you have cried behind my back. I know how many times you looked fine when your heart was breaking. I know about the betrayal. I know how lonely it is. I know how disappointing it is. I saw everything. I want you to know that, every tear. It is my fault that no one protected you sooner, but they are now. Heaven is going to answer, child of God. You have no idea what kind of favor you are getting right now because you paid attention. You didn't skip, you were sure. And that is enough for thunder to come from heaven. God is watching, and he is happy that the child who was quiet before is now paying attention. The truth is coming out. The name that was shrouded in darkness is now written in stars. You are protected by a divine seal from heaven, a spirit wall. No one with bad intentions can touch you ever again. You have been pleading for help, that is it. I will tell you more than a name, says Archangel Michael. The energy, patterns, red flags, and emotional traps will all be shown to you. They will not get you again. This is more than just a warning, this is a deliverance. Say this from the bottom of your heart tonight when you lie down. Protect me, Archangel Michael. God, protect me. I am ready to leave the fake behind and enter the divine. You will feel it after just one say, a shift, a feeling of warmth, or a vibration. That is the spiritual energy around you starting over. Now something wonderful is about to happen. God says, I will reward you with favor because you listened, because you accepted the truth. Yes, beloved, following obedience. Miracles happen. The blessings will come faster than you expect once you stop avoiding the signs. The attack failed, but the blessing will come, says Archangel Michael. In the next 7 days, these things will happen. A strange dream that seems like a vision, that is not making up stories. There is a divine plan there. A message from someone you didn't expect, giving you clarity. A sudden release from something that felt like it had been holding you back for years, and a divine rerouting of your future because the path you were on was not right for you. The person who was sent to hurt you will try to come back with excuses, stories, and explanations, but they are not here for healing. So, child, get ready for your heart to be hurt again. They are here to fix the break that God made in the cord. Do not put back together what have taken off, says Archangel Michael. Let them go. This message needs to get to someone right now, not tomorrow now. Show them this video. You are not just sending a video when you share this prophetic word. You are moving the anointing into your own life. When you give the breakthrough, you are getting to someone else. It grows. Someone who needs to know that their enemies have been found should click the share button and send this to them. There is no need for revenge in this message. Release is the topic. God doesn't want to punish anyone. He wants to keep you safe. You were never supposed to go through so much pain, and just in case you haven't heard, Archangel, this is what Michael wants you to know. You are not like most people. You are holy. You have been divinely marked. They were so determined to break you because they could see your glory before you even got there. Beloved, the enemy attacks what has power, not what is weak. That is why they went after you. But heaven is now standing. Enough, says heaven. Take a deep breath. Yes, beloved. Following obedience, miracles happen. You start getting blessings as soon as you stop running away from the signs. They will come this time faster than you think. Archangel Michael says the attack didn't work, but the blessing is on the way. In the next 7 days these things will happen. A strange dream that seems like a vision, that is not making up stories. There is a divine plan there. Clarity is provided by a message from a source you didn't expect, a sudden release from a circumstance that felt like it was holding you back for years. A divine rerouting of your future too, since the path you were on was below you. Now, kid, get your heart ready. The person who was sent to hurt you will try to come back with stories, apologies, and to explain things. They are not here for healing, however. They are here to fix the break that God made in the cord. Do not put back together what I have taken off, says Archangel Michael. Let them go. There is no need for revenge in this message. Release is the topic. God doesn't want to punish anyone. He wants to keep you safe. You were never supposed to go through so much pain. These things are important to know, and Archangel Michael wants you to know them. You are not like most people. You are holy. You have been divinely marked. That is why they were so determined to hurt you. They saw your glory before you did. Dear one, the enemy doesn't go after things that are weak. What has power is attacked by it. That is why they went after you. But heaven is now standing. Enough, says heaven. Take a deep breath. You are now in a new era, one where the fake falls off, where the truth walks with you, where your future is protected by blazing light swords. I will stand behind you, next to you, and in front of you, says Archangel Michael. No one else will be able to use your purpose again, and feel free to let your eyes water now. That is not being sad. Yes, that is release. The soul knew it was never by itself. Your spirit has just been turned into a flame, so the person who tried to hurt you has less power now, and that light cannot hurt any darkness. Now, child of God, say this out loud in a whisper. I accept this truth, Archangel Michael. This protection is given to me. I give up the fake. I step into the real world. Say it. As soon as you say those words, angels start to move, doors start to open, and peace starts to come in. Archangel Michael talks again. The truth has been accepted, and now heaven is adding your name to the book of divine restoration. That book doesn't just forget about the past. It rewrites the document. Every pain becomes a power, and every betrayal becomes a rebirth. And tonight, your story is being rewritten. You are no longer the person who walks around lost and wonders who wants you to fall in secret. That time in your life is over. This is the start of the age of full divine clarity. People will start to leave you, not because you are pushing them, but because your light makes it impossible for deception to hide close by. The person who tried to hurt you will now be seen, says Archangel Michael. Their words will not work. Their plans will not work out. They didn't know that heaven's ink protected your name. You are more than just a person, you are an investment for God, and when God invests in you, no one can make money off of your fall. A supernatural shift has been brought about by your obedience to this message, child. You might feel lighter after a while. You might start to notice strange blessings. It is not a coincidence because of spiritual alignment, that is what happened. Now plans are being made for a miracle. God says there will be a window open in 6 days. Also, this child will get something they thought was lost for good, a chance, a healing, or a breakthrough that is so clear that it will make them cry. That is your sign, that is your confirmation. What does Archangel Michael say? They tried to keep you from seeing your miracle by giving you fake peace, fake friendships, and fake love. But we are not going to put up with any more delays. Now is your time. And beloved, the proof will shock you because soon enough, that person who smiled at you while saying bad things behind you will be caught by divine exposure, not because of your hard work. Let them get caught in their own web, says Archangel Michael. Do not fight them, do not answer them. Don't fight. The judgment of heaven will take care of things that your heart could never do. One last word of caution. That person might try to come back, something like, I have changed. I miss you. I was just lost. But Archangel Michael says, those aren't so sorry. Things like that are called tactics. Do not let them in. If you let them in, the peace in your house will be broken again. Don't be mean. God is not telling you that, but He wants you to be smart. Keep your energy safe like gold because it is. Not everyone should be able to see your light. Some barely dim it now. Pay close attention because this is holy. Something about your future has been revealed to Archangel Michael, and he begged you to let him tell you. He saw you having fun. He saw that you were with the right people. You had a blessing in your hands that was so bright that even angels stopped and looked. He saw you free at last. He then said, if this child knew what I saw, they would never cry again over people who tried to hurt them. Not only is your future safe, it is also set in stone. The gate of sudden miracles is something that God is getting ready to open. Not often. It will not open until your spirit is in line with divine truth. Your spirit is in alignment right now. That is it for now. Financial shift, unexpected, proven, and unstoppable. A good talk that will make you feel different about yourself. A dream in which you see the number 7, a white feather and a flame. That dream will tell you what to do. Remember it. The elimination of every hidden enemy from your path without your having to do a single thing, is the final miracle. This child no longer needs to fight, says Archangel Michael. All they have to do is stay in the light, that is now their weapon. Also, beloved, you are doing that very thing. As this awakening grows inside you, know that helping with this mission is not a joke. It is a sign from God. You can support this work through the link in the pinned comment, whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our community. By doing so, you become part of Jesus's plan to save souls who are still stuck in fog. Every seed turns into light that fights against darkness. If you water others, you will be watered yourself, Jesus says. This is not history, it is a living promise about your future. Come into this moment with faith and a plan. What God has already planned for your life can be unlocked through your giving. Take a moment to breathe now. Put your hand on your heart and feel it beat. That is not just life beating. That is proof that God still wants and needs you, and heaven is still not done with you. Before we go any further in this holy moment, I would like you to seal this alignment with a message from your soul in the comments. Type Amen one more time. Please sign this covenant with your spirit. Know that heaven is listening. Angels are getting ready and your miracle is getting closer as you type it. You should write it now with hope, even though you are not there. Archangel Michael is standing next to you. He is smiling for the first time in weeks because the child he was sent to protect finally got the message. My beloved, I no longer have to beg because you heard me, he says. Everything will be different now that you heard me. Heaven is now truly happy because you didn't miss the message today. You didn't shut up the truth. You took the scroll out. You heard the name. You could see the signs. Now you stand up. Get up with clarity. Protect yourself and rise. Invigorate your spirit by rising. The sword of discernment should be raised. All around you rise with favor. Since your enemies have been defeated, your guardian angels are now working, and your fate is ready and waiting for you. Your rebirth is here. You are not the same person you used to be. Also, Archangel Michael will tell you this if no one else has. I love you. I fought for you all the time. I will never do that. Now you can walk in peace because what was hidden is now known, and what was laid is now being sent. You are now being smiled at by heaven. Feel it. Your miracle has already begun. You still have Archangel Michael with you. Also, beloved, you are doing that very thing. Take a moment to breathe now. Put your hand on your heart and feel it beat. That is not just life beating. That is proof that God still wants and needs you, and heaven is still not done with you, even though you are not there. Archangel Michael is standing next to you. He is smiling for the first time in weeks because the child he was sent to protect finally got the message. He says, my beloved, I no longer have to beg, because you heard me, and because you heard me, everything will change. Heaven rejoices now truly, because today you didn't skip the message, you didn't silence the truth, you opened the scroll, you heard the name, you saw the signs, and now you rise. Rise with clarity, rise with protection, rise with fire in your spirit, rise with the sword of discernment, rise with favor all around you because your enemies have fallen, your angels have been activated and your destiny is waiting with open arms. This is your rebirth. You are no longer who you were, and if no one told you this before, Archangel Michael will. I love you. I never stopped fighting for you. I never will. Now walk in peace because what was hidden has been revealed and what was delayed is being delivered. Heaven is smiling at you now. Can you feel it? Your miracle has already started. Archangel Michael is still with you. Even after this message ends, he will not leave because protection from heaven doesn't vanish when the video stops. It follows the soul that says yes, and you, beloved, have already said yes by staying this far. That is not random, that is rare. Archangel Michael leans close and says, I want to give you one last thing, one last miracle, one final gift for being faithful. He reaches into the flame of his sword and pulls out a crystal tear, not from sorrow but from intercession. He says, this is my prayer for you. It was made from all the times I cried your name in front of the throne. You were attacked all the time, and I couldn't do anything to stop it. Every night I watched as they talked about you behind your back, lied, made fun of you, and cursed your name. He wipes his eye and says, but now I can do what I want now, and nothing will stop me. God's child, you are now receiving blessings that you did not even ask for. Your body might start to feel things, feeling light, warm, and tingly. All of these are not side effects. These are signs. The old energy is leaving your body. There is a spiritual detox going on. What darkness tried to tattoo on your soul is being erased by heaven. This child will experience light again, according to Archangel Michael. They will laugh again, but this time the laughter will be real, and now comes one of the most sacred parts of this entire divine message. Archangel Michael says, tell them this directly from the Father. So now these are not the words of Archangel Michael. but the voice of God Himself spoken straight into your heart. My child, I never left you, even when you walked into traps. I warned you about, even when you called their name louder than mine, even when you didn't trust the signs I sent. I stayed. I wept when you wept. I guarded your house when you were too tired to pray, and now I am the one sending this miracle to your door. You are my beloved, and no one will harm you again. Breathe. Child, that warmth, that is God, that peace, that is heaven's blanket being laid over your soul right now. Archangel Michael kneels beside you as these words are spoken. He is silent now because even angels fall quiet when God speaks directly to the child He loves. God continues. They laughed at your pain, they took from you. They celebrated when you fell, but watch, because I will prepare a table before you in the presence of your enemies, and they will see you rise, but they will not be allowed to sit at your table. And now heaven closes the scroll. But before it seals, Archangel Michael says one last line, one sentence that you must never forget. Your destiny is safe now. No one can take it. Yes, there will still be challenges. Yes, there will be moments of doubt, but the difference is, you will never face them alone again. As you step into this new season where you never walk alone, I invite you to make it official. Hit that subscribe button right now, if you haven't already. This simple act activates God's prophetic promise over your life. It is a declaration that you are positioning yourself to receive everything heaven has destined for you. Don't let this moment pass without sealing it. Subscribe now and watch how God begins to move. You now walk with discernment, with divine fire, with angelic assistance around every corner of your life. Archangel Michael says the harm is done, the truth is revealed, and now the healing begins. Prepare for strange peace, unexpected favor, and breakthroughs that you cannot explain. These are your signs that the message has landed, that it worked, that it was real. And if your spirit is still trembling, that means you have just passed a divine test. The test of listening, the test of staying, the test of not skipping again. And because you passed, you are now marked. Heaven knows your name, your enemies have been silenced, and your miracles have been released. You are about to enter your divine future. Remember that this message does not end with you. People can use your breakthrough to get where they need to go. Through the link in the pinned comment, whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our community, you can help this mission. By doing so, you are sowing into the awakening, deliverance, and restoration of souls who are still trapped in darkness. This is not poetry when Jesus says give, and heaven will open over you. Every seed you plant turns into oil for your destiny, fire for your calling, and safety for your family. Now is your time, my child. Have faith, and as you do, watch God multiply what you let go of. Now, as you prepare to walk in this new reality, I invite you to make one final declaration. Type, "My enemies have fallen," in the comments below. Let it be your victory cry. Let it be the testimony that heaven hears and the enemy fears. When you write it, you are not just commenting, you are closing doors and opening blessings. Write it now, and step into your freedom. Now go live the life they tried to take from you. Go shine the light they tried to dim. Go open the door that only heaven can unlock. And when the next attack comes, because it will, remember these words: Archangel Michael is watching, and heaven is ahead of it. This is your story now, from hidden attacks, to divine exposure, to miraculous protection, to a glorious future, and your soul already knows it is true. Archangel Michael is smiling now, my child. He says gently, "This is the moment your life changed, and if no one else tells you this today, I will. You are worthy, you are seen, you are protected, and I love you. Now rise, because the next 7 days will change everything. Heaven has spoken." Archangel Michael is now at the entrance to your soul, His wings are spread wide, not to protect you, but to celebrate. He looks at you with tears in his eyes and tells you, you did it, you stayed, you heard, and now you are marked by light. Beloved, do you understand how rare this moment is? So many skip divine instruction, so many ignore the soft nudges, but not you, not this time. That is why heaven stopped everything to reach you. That is why time bent just to bring this message to your screen. You were never just watching a video. You were standing at a spiritual threshold and you crossed it. Archangel Michael says, because this child honored the truth, I will now call their name aloud before the great cloud of witnesses. That means angels, saints, and ancestors now know your shift has begun. The person who tried to harm you has no spiritual access anymore. Their energy can no longer reach you, their intentions will backfire, their fake apologies will fall flat. Their secrets will come to light, but you will be protected through it all. God's covering is now permanent. You may begin to notice people drifting away from you. Don't chase them. That is heaven cleaning the air around your life. Trust the silence. It is not emptiness. It is space for new things to bloom. The right people are being sent. You will know them by the peace they carry, not the chaos. Archangel Michael says, the era of confusion is over. Now begins the era of divine clarity, and child, let this next line settle into your bones. You are not cursed. You were never cursed, you were chosen. That pain, it wasn't punishment, it was preparation. That delay, it wasn't denial. It was protection. That betrayal, it wasn't the end, it was the beginning of the unveiling. Beloved, do you understand how rare this moment is? So many skip divine instruction, so many ignore the soft nudges, but not you, not this time. That is why heaven stopped everything to reach you. That is why time bent just to bring this message to your screen. You were never just watching a video. You were standing at a spiritual threshold and you crossed it. Archangel Michael says, because this child honored the truth, I will now call their name aloud before the great cloud of witnesses. That means angels, saints, and ancestors now know your shift has begun. The person who tried to harm you has no spiritual access anymore. Their energy can no longer reach you, their intentions will backfire, their fake apologies will fall flat, their secrets will come to light, but you will be protected through it all. God's covering is now permanent. You may begin to notice people drifting away from you. Don't chase them. That is heaven cleaning the air around your life. Trust the silence. It is not emptiness. It is space for new things to bloom. The right people are being sent. You will know them by the peace they carry, not the chaos. Archangel Michael says, the era of confusion is over. The time of divine clarity has now begun. Also, kid, let the next line sink in. You are not cursed. You were never cursed. You were picked. There was no reason for that pain. It was getting ready. That wait wasn't a denial. It was for safety. That betrayal wasn't the end of the story. It was the beginning of the unveiling, because this version of you, the one that knows the truth, the one that feels God's voice, the one that sees through fake energy, that is the real you, that is the version they were afraid of, that is the version that changes generations. Archangel Michael speaks again slowly. I do not need to fight for you anymore, because now you will never walk blind again. You are awakening. Every second of this message was heaven pouring oil on your soul, healing it, anointing it, realigning it, and now your aura is untouchable. Your home is saturated in light, your finances are unlocking, your intuition is sharp, and your heart protected. Child of God, the name of your enemy was not just exposed, it was spiritually erased from your path. If you are feeling that shift in your spirit right now, show heaven you are ready for more. Double tap the screen, or click the like button. This isn't just about supporting this channel. It is about releasing your own faith into the atmosphere. Every like is a declaration that God's favor is flowing in your life. Let heaven see your faith in action right now. That is why they will suddenly stop talking to you. That is why they will avoid you. Not because they have changed, but because your energy is now too protected to entertain them. That is what happens when you obey the divine. You become surrounded in light so thick even darkness cannot see you anymore. Now pause for a moment. Think about every time you almost gave up, every time you said, "God, just give me a sign." This message was that sign, you asked. God answered, and the reason it came now is because God has decided your delay has expired. You are entering divine movement. Not slow, not maybe, not one day. Now, Archangel Michael says the child has heard, now the blessing must move. You will see proof in strange ways, a number that repeats, a name that shows up in a dream, a conversation that closes a painful chapter, a surprise financial blessing, a calm peace that replaces years of anxiety. You don't need to do anything but stay in the light. Archangel Michael already handled the rest, and God, He is already 3 steps ahead of anything that tries to come next. So breathe, your spirit is free now. Your path is clean, your heart is guarded, your destiny is safe. And from this moment on, if anyone asks you how you turned your life around, just smile softly and say, "Heaven exposed the truth, and Archangel Michael protected me," because that is exactly what happened. You were saved, protected, elevated, and most of all remembered. You are not forgotten, you are not abandoned, you are divinely held, and you are finally free. You were attacked, not because you were weak, but because you were shining. You were betrayed not because you were foolish, but because your soul carried something divine, something they couldn't imitate, so they tried to destroy it. Archangel Michael watches over you now from above, not as a distant figure, but as the guardian who never left your side, and now darkness has no power over you. The person who wanted to harm you, who twisted stories behind your back, who kept secrets in the shadows, who smiled while hiding knives in their energy, is now being revealed not just by words, but by what is happening around you. Watch closely. People will begin to show you who they are without even realizing it. Conversations will change. Hidden intentions will surface. Your own intuition will grow louder. That is not paranoia, that is discernment, and that, beloved, is your gift now. Because Archangel Michael says the price of betrayal is clarity. This kid has paid the full amount, so now the must begin. God is no longer just protecting you from the attack, He is rewarding you for surviving it. Expect elevation, the kind that cannot be explained by logic. Expect divine relationships, connections that feel familiar, healing, ancient. These people will not drain you, they will restore you. Expect sudden closure. A situation that has been dragging for months will end in peace within days. And yes, expect justice, because the person who tried to harm you, they knew exactly what they were doing, and heaven knows it too. But don't waste your breath trying to explain it to anyone. Don't argue, don't defend yourself anymore. That part is over, because when God steps in, you step back. Archangel Michael says, "Let heaven speak now." The divine court should take care of what your heart cannot carry any longer. Heaven has given a spirit directive. You will not prosper with any weapon formed against you. Not when it comes to money, feelings, or spirituality, and not even when you are alone, because your name is now on the protected list. Even their bad thoughts about you will not come true. That list isn't written down, it is light. Once your name is there, nothing on earth or in hell can unwrite it. Do you feel that tingling again? That means your spirit is recognizing the shift. That means the angels have surrounded your atmosphere, and now heaven wants you to prepare for something you weren't expecting: an apology. Yes, someone who hurt you deeply, possibly even the one whose name was exposed, will try to return soon, but not everyone who apologizes is repenting. Some are simply trying to keep the door open to drain you again. Archangel Michael says, be slow to open. Quickly pay attention, because your peace is no longer up for grabs. Now is the time of divine must-haves. You are no longer the person who begged for love. The part of you that let disrespect happen is gone. You are no longer the person who kept quiet to make other people feel better. As of right now, you walk in truth, light, favor, and spiritual fire. Archangel Michael bowed his head and said, "You are now the version of you that heaven has always seen." Say this out loud. God, I receive your power. Archangel Michael, I thank you for your protection. I let go of every enemy and I walk fully in my destiny. That promise has turned into a covenant. This covenant is unbreakable. The miracle has already been sealed in heaven, so don't worry if you forget, get tired, or feel weak again. Archangel Michael has already sealed thee and the person who tried to harm you. They will now experience the silence of God. That is the worst judgment of all, not a storm, not a punishment, but the silence. The absence of grace, the closing of doors that once opened for them when they carried your name in their energy. Because heaven takes betrayal seriously, especially when it is done to someone chosen, especially when it is done to you. So now, beloved, rest your soul. You have been carrying too much. You have been trying to be strong for too long. This is your time to receive, to breathe again, to walk again, not in fear, but in full spiritual confidence. Archangel Michael is no longer standing guard. He is now walking with you every step, every decision, every conversation. And if you ever feel lost again, just remember this moment. The moment heaven broke protocol to reach you directly. The moment Archangel Michael gave you the name. The moment God whispered into your soul and said, "Child, I never left." Your story is not just being rewritten, it is being resurrected, and this is just the beginning. Now rise, because the glory that is coming next will make you forget the pain that came before. Before you go, I have one final assignment for you. Share this message with your network, on your story, with a friend, in a group. When you share this prophetic word, you activate a fresh anointing over your own breakthrough. The same power that exposed your enemy will begin to move in the lives of those you share it with. Don't keep this to yourself. Be the vessel that carries this truth to someone else. Share it now and watch how God multiplies your mirror. Before we get to the end of this powerful story, let's take a moment to reflect on this deep truth. You did not find this message by accident. This is not a stroke of luck. It is a direct message from Archangel Michael to you. He is extending his hand and inviting you into a protected high vibrational community where divine abundance is not just a hope, but a promise. This sacred principle is very simple, but it can change your whole life. If you follow it, you will not just receive blessings, they will be multiplied and flow into every part of your life. By accepting this invitation right now, you are unlocking immediate early access to powerful content and divine insights that are hidden from the general world. Now is your chance to enter a sacred space where you will receive spiritual guidance, unwavering support, and speedy progress toward your destiny. Do not let this moment of destiny pass you by. Your breakthrough is waiting. If you desire to deepen your connection, join Archangel Michael's inner circle immediately through the exclusive link in the pinned comment. This is how you guarantee you never miss the direct, personalized messages that are specifically meant to elevate and empower your life. Take the step. Your abundance awaits.